Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth with your First Alert Storm Team forecast.
Well, today the National Weather Service office in Mobile releasing a report on last Wednesday's tornado in Washington and Clark County. According to a storm survey, they say this was an EF2 tornado with maximum 115 miles per hour. This tornado was on the ground for nearly 10 miles and was on the ground for 15 minutes, beginning near Tatlersville, ending in McIntyre. And there was another tornado up in Wayne County, just outside of our area, actually even stronger, EF3, with max winds of 150 miles per hour. Part of what's been a very active week of severe weather over the Gulf Coast. And off to our north, there's been quite a bit of flooding, and that has actually caused our local rivers to rise significantly. We have several flood warnings in effect, including Bayou Sarah here, which was just placed into effect. This is expected to rise to flood stage by Wednesday evening and hover there all the way through the end of the week, possibly into the weekend. We're also watching the Alabama River near Claiborne. Thankfully, that river is peaking and should start to fall here over the next couple of days. We're still watching Tom Bigby near Leroy. That's going to hold at minor flood stage. Really no big changes with that river over the next 3 to 4 days. Leaf River near McLean. This is in Mississippi and Greene County and expected to rise a little bit more, making it briefly into flood stage. And Chickasahey at Leakesville also in flood stage now in the minor stage. Likely going to stay there all the way through the end of the week. Right now outside, some high clouds coming in from the west, but otherwise a pretty quiet scene. Atmore in the Wind Creek, not a bad view out there tonight. And back down to Fort Walton Beach. This is a view from Destin West Vacations. We've had a bit of smoke in the sky today. We actually have a fire burning up in Bruton today. We had a prescribed burn, and all that smoke was being driven in and around the Santa Rosa County over towards Pensacola area. So that explains kind of the haziness you saw in the skies today there. 37 is your overnight low, a little bit milder at the coast with 40s thanks to your proximity to the Gulf, but inland areas we will flirt with freezing tomorrow morning, so those jackets will certainly be needed first thing out the door tomorrow morning. But you will not need to bring along your Green and Phillips umbrella. We are going to keep your atmosphere dry, so the forecast looks like this. Starting off with some high clouds, some thicker clouds will come into play for the second half of the day as temperatures climb into the lower and middle 60s. Right now we just dropped to 37 in Chatham and Crestview. Those are your cool spots tonight. 49 in Pensacola and 44 in Grand Bay. Very dry air is in place at this time as dew points have fallen off significantly, but moisture will increase along with our rain chances. That'll come into play tomorrow evening. Most of this will be rain, but there will be some isolated thunderstorms in there as well, especially along and south of I-10. We do not anticipate severe weather for this next system, but behind that system, a deep trough will start to swing south, so our temperatures are going even colder by the end of the week. In fact, we will anticipate that we will see some Arctic air move in just in time for the Odor of Polka Dots parade on Thursday evening. If you're out on the parade route, temperatures in the 30s, also for the Order of Inca and for the Apollo's Mystic Ladies over in Daphne. It will still be chilly, quite a bit of cloud cover coming in as well. And the forecast shows this up and down roller coaster ride with temperatures. A weak rainmaker will start coming into play by the weekend. So a lot going on here over the next 7-day stretch, but the next big system will be again rain tomorrow night. But most of that should be out of here by lunchtime Wednesday.